Hello, students. Today, I actually want to spend a little bit of time talking about the United States as an imperial power and also talking about your second assignment for the week, which is a cartoon analysis of political cartoons that talk about imperialism. So, first of all, you will learn a lot about the United States history and imperialism next year in US 1 and the following year in US 2. But this is the time period upon which the United States also engages in imperialism. Just like Great Britain, France, Germany, all those places, the United States is also snapping up and taking control over smaller, weaker nations. For instance, Hawaii is a great example. The United States will go and invade Hawaii, take it over. Hawaii was originally a monarchy. They had the Hawaiian Queen. There are Hawaiian people, and yet the United States incorporates that into part of the United States. The United States also takes over places like Puerto Rico, Cuba at one point. The United States will take over the Philippines at one point. Some of these places still get their power back and become sovereign again. Some of these places are still controlled by the United States today. So the one that I really wanted to discuss with you today, though, is Panama and the Panama Canal. Panama is a small isthmus nation in Latin America, and the United States took control of this area because they wanted to carve a canal through the entire country. And so why they wanted to do that is, if I show you this next map, a boat that wanted to go from the east coast to the west coast of the United States would oftentimes have to go all the way around South America. But once this canal was dug, the United States, a boat could go from the east coast and then go through there to the west coast. Now, that shipping route became extremely valuable. But the question is, do the people of Panama who live there get to control it, or does the United States, who owns it, gets to control it? And so that is a question where, clearly the United States invested in this region, but, should the people of Panama own that? And so what happened is that the United States took control of that area and they owned it up until the year 2000, upon which we were to give it back to the people of Panama. So that's just one little tip or one little kind of instance of imperialism with the United States. Now, the other thing that I wanted to talk to you about are the political cartoons that you will have to look at this week. So there are a couple different political cartoons in the assignment, and you will have to pick two of them, and you will have to answer some questions about them. Now, in a lot of cases, these political cartoons will have, I'll show you, they'll actually have the names of the countries that they're depicting. And you'll have to answer a couple of questions like, is this a positive view of imperialism or a negative view of imperialism? Does this show racist elements in some way? What is the cartoonist saying about imperialism? So these are the kinds of questions that you'll have to answer when you look at the assignment for the week. As always, you can always post questions in our Google Classroom, or you can also email us if you have any questions.